Hey, I'm Chris Berman. Coming up on ESPN. Welcome everybody to week 3 of the NFL on ESPN. I'm Chris Berman. We're here to get you set for what should be a good early season test for both of these clubs. Chicago, Minneapolis, now.
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game. Hi, folks. I'm Dan Stevens, and welcome to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. And my sidekick, Peter O'Keefe. Peter, both of these teams have, some very talented players holding down the safety positions. Wouldn't you agree?
No question about it, Dan. Safeties are often literally the last line of defense, and these are reliable as they come. Mike Brown is a Pro Bowl free safety, ranking among the very best in the game. What I love about this guy is his agility. He can stay with a receiver to knock down a pass or make an open field tackle. Warming up across the field is another tremendous football player. Corey Chavis is clearly among the very top strong safeties in the NFL today. He's really gifted at reading the run and getting to the ball carrier. That makes him invaluable to this defense. I tell you what, Dan, both these guys have potential to light it up today.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
It's heads.
Paul Edinger kicking off for the Bears.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Time for Viking football.
Edinger kicks it, and we are underway. Moore decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 21.
Mewelde Moore took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Vikings get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Bennett gains 8 yards, and that brings up second down.
Michael Bennett played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Bennett gets the call again and gets well past the markers for a first. First down with the tight end right. Burleson reels in the football, and
Number 81.
that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Dante Culpepper dissected the double coverage with a pass that was prettier than a stadium full of cheerleaders.
They move the ball, and it will be second down.
Second and 3. Ball at the Vikings 44-yard line.
Kleinsasser goes in motion. Bennett gains 8 yards, and that will bring up first down.
Michael Bennett sticks to his blockers like a kick-me sign as he runs the football.
Well, that's a pretty vivid description, but I'll tell you, it works. And the play works, too, as he surges across the line for a big gain.
Yeah, it's all about using your blockers, Dan. They clear a path, you use the path.
Down! Set! Black 18! Listen up! Gray 62! Listen up! Gray 62!
Kleinsasser catches the hard throw and is well past the markers for a first down.
Dante Culpepper gets it past the defender and into the arms of his receiver. That's a great play. Check it out. Ooh, nice, accurate throw.
First down with a split backfield.
Down! Set! Listen up! Gray 160! Listen up. Gray, one.
Culpepper rifles it out left side, and it's caught at the 31.
First down,
Finally
Vikings.
dropped at the 18. First down.
Randy Moss is all by himself, and he'll take advantage of it. Easy catch.
Great job fighting for that first down. He didn't waste any time.
Well, just because the pass is short of the markers doesn't mean he can't run it the rest of the way. He's a true competitor.
Bennett dodges this one way out right and takes it upfield. Touchdown!
Touchdown, Vikings.
Michael Bennett finds the hole on this one and gains some good yardage. Wow, great blocking on that play.
He gets the touchdown off a nice play. Fantastic athleticism.
What a player.
Now the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Elling kicks a short one. Berrien gets it at the 14. Brought down at the 31.
Bernard Berrien could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
First
The
and
Bears
10,
will start
Chicago.
this drive at the 31-yard line. Henderson sacks him way back at the 22.
DJ Henderson gets to his man in the backfield for a big loss. I don't know what happened to the protection. Let's have a look. You know, Dan, it's all about focus and persistence. He was not going to let that quarterback get that pass off.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball well behind the original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Williams makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Brian Williams came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Time to make a stand.
Third down, empty backfield.
Down. Set. Blue 54.
Grossman airs this one to the left sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Holding, number 57, offense. The penalty is declined. Incomplete pass.
Maynard lines up to punt
in
after
punt
the
formation.
3 and out.
Number 82 to make the return.
Maynard takes the snap and pummels this one deep. Howery fields the deep punt at the 30. Stopped
return of
at
12
the
yards on the
43.
play.
Keenan Howery returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
The Vikings had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 43-yard line. Bennett has his number called on first down and maybe picks up one on the play.
Okay.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the
Ball
field.
at the Vikings 44-yard line.
Green makes a
Pass is
play on
incomplete.
this one and forces
Michael
the
Green with the
incompletion.
deflection.
Michael Green couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Culpepper cannons this one deep left, and it's intercepted. The 30, brought down at the 47.
Oh, check out this replay, Dan. Watch the focus here.
He's got it, and I must say that was some clever maneuvering to get into a position where he could pick it off.
You can't coach instincts like that.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
The Bears stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at the 47-yard line.
Chris Hovan targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Grossman zips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped incomplete. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
Well, Chris Hovan was a communications major at Boston College, and he communicated his intentions pretty effectively on that one as he sliced in there to make that play for a loss.
Jones pulls the lob down and tries to get free. Stopped at the 40. Williams will be credited with the tackle. Fourth down coming up. Maynard gets ready to punt this away. Maynard gets the ball and punts it away. Howery fields the punt at the 12. Tackled at the 19.
Keenan Howery made a puddle jumper of a punt look even punier with that nice run back.
And that'll do it for quarter number one. The Vikings are out in front, 7-0. The Vikings were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 19-yard line. Williams goes in motion. Bennett is at the 30. Bennett gains a bunch on the play, and that brings up first down.
Michael Bennett took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
What a run, and he is generating some great numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's running hard. And up to now, he's got 60 yards on 6 carries.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass! Watch transfer! Watch transfer! Down!
Bennett gets the call again and heads wide right. Dragged down at the 46.
Michael Bennett has had a great day on the ground. Great movement outside the tackles and using his speed to round the corners. Great game. He's racked up 70 yards and 1 touchdown.
Second and inches. Ball at the Vikings' 46-yard line.
Bennett gets past the line and gets well past the markers for a first.
Michael Bennett gains a lot on this play, but it wasn't all him. Watch. Yep, he owes everything to those blockers, baby. They cleared the path for him.
He gets another call, and he's carried the offense on his shoulders for these last 3 plays.
Hey, until it stops working, there's no reason to look elsewhere. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Black 18! Listen up! Gray 62! Listen up! Gray!
Bennett takes it off the toss and passes the line. Dodges a tackle. The 20, 10, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Michael Bennett confuses the D big time here. I can't wait to see it again. Yep, it's all about the juke. What a play.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Now the point after, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Elling kicks it off. Thomas fields it all the way back at the 9. Tackled at the 26.
Anthony Thomas got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put much on the run back.
First and 10, Chicago.
The Bears can climb back into it with a score before half here. They will start this drive at their own 26-yard line. Jones picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
Thomas Jones had blockers on his side on that last play, but the defense was too smart. It gave him nowhere to go.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for
Second
more.
and 8. Ball at the Bears' 28-yard line.
Grossman throws a heater, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Antoine Winfield swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Russell puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Antoine Winfield never gave his assignment any wiggle room and was able to prevent a completion. It's all about blanket coverage, and that, my friends, was exactly what we saw back there.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Howard takes it at the 28. Brought down at the 38.
Keenan Howry racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Vikings come out on the field, and they're looking to extend their lead before halftime. They'll start at their 38-yard line. No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Number 81.
Nate Burleson ran a corner route back there, but unable to make the reception.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down. Bennett takes his 10th carry of the game and heads upfield. Finally stopped at the 48. It will be first down.
Nice gain on this baby. Look at him eat up the yardage here.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 138 yards on 10 carries.
First down, 1 man back. Bennett gets the toss and runs into traffic.
Gain of 1.
Popped hard at the 47.
Michael Bennett used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Culpepper really rifles this pass, and it gets away from him. Incomplete.
Was the intended receiver.
Dante Culpepper has been
Number
searching for a
33
rhythm out
with
there,
the
and
coverage.
he's come up short, Dan. As you can see by these numbers, he's been having a rough day of it. So far, he's struggled to get 37 yards and no touchdowns.
Third
Third
and 9.
down and 5
Ball at
wide
the
receivers
47.
take the field. at the 37.
Holding. Number 23. Defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Jerry Azuma got a fistful of his man to try and wrap him up on that play, but the ref saw it, and that's a clear-cut case of defensive holding.
10. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Bennett picked up about 7, and that will bring up second down. Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 35.
Williams gets the call on second down and gains about 3 yards.
Brian Urlacher made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They hold pretty firm there, and they've got to do it again on 3rd and short. Bennett goes in motion. Williams picks up 6 on the play, and they convert the 3rd down.
Mo Williams played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
First down, 2 receivers to the left. Moss catches the heater left sideline, and he's in for the score.
Randy Moss makes the catch, but that's not enough for him. He gets it and takes off for more.
That's his first touchdown of the day.
And I think he's a guy you can count on to make those end zone catches. He sets a high standard for himself, and he usually meets it.
Here's the point after, and it's
The extra
good.
point is good.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Kelly doesn't get a lot of leg behind this one. Thomas fields the kickoff at the 14. Tackled at the 35. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet.
The Bears offense takes the field with the clock at 24. The Bears take their first timeout. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Bears' 36-yard line.
Kelly tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Eric Kelly came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left and right. That is their 6th so far.
Wow, great anticipation of the pass.
Grossman throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in, incomplete.
Bernard Berrien had some room on the fringes there, but couldn't reel in the pass.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
Maynard takes the long snap and pummels this one deep. Howery fair catches it at the 15. The Vikings offense takes the field with the clock at 6. Bennett takes his 13th carry of the game and heads left, hunted down at the 34.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
What a run, Peter, and his numbers are adding up.
Adding up
That's
to
the
one
end of the
big
second
number.
quarter.
Up to now, he's got 164 yards on 13 carries.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Vikings in command of this one, 21-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN halftime report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison, and as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Bears are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. Michael Bennett led his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. An 18-yard touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikings strike first and go up by 7. The Vikes, towards the end of the first quarter, ball at their own 43. Charles Tillman was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The Vikes, now early in the second quarter, Vikes ahead by 7. Michael Bennett got the ball here, and it was a defensive meltdown. He's got lots of space ahead. They move ahead by 14. The Vikes have it again. Dante Culpepper connected with his man on this one. A 26-yard touchdown for the Vikings. Vikes ahead 21-0. Michael Bennett would find an opening here, and he was off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Vikes are up big at halftime, 21-0. And as far as my halftime hero, well, there's really no contest. Michael Bennett has played outstanding. So that'll do it from here. Let's send you back out now to Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe. Dan?
Thanks, Chris. And today's game has been presented in ESPN Game Sound, designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Bears will get the ball first here in the second half, and they are going to need a bunch of scores to get back into this one. Currently, they're down 21-0. Let's go down to the field. Thomas fields the second half kickoff at the 13. Hammered down at the 27. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. Well, punting is not going to win you a game, although it looks like they are trying to do that. They need to put a drive together and get into the end zone.
The Bears are fading fast and are in need of a score. Their offense will start this final drive at their own 27-yard line. Jones dodges this one way out right and gains about 3 yards.
Second and 7.
Flex throw,
Ball at the Bears' 30-yard line.
That's check. Goal 16. Check. Goal 16.
Jones picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Thomas Jones had some blocking help on that last one, but he was still left with nowhere to go.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Grossman gets some air under this pass, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 40.
Antoine Winfield knew exactly where the ball was going on that last play, thanks to some great single zone coverage. His positioning got him the interception.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Vikings are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 40-yard line. Bennett will get stopped at the line, and that brings up second down.
Oh, come on, Bennett. You got to do better than that. Double. Down. Lucy. Set. I ain't a red
Bennett will get the carry on second down and rambles for about 5.
4. Ball at the 35.
Robinson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
R.W. McQuarters closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
It'll be fourth down. Bennett takes the snap and punts it away.
First and 10.
The Bears haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 20-yard line. Russell makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Rex Grossman has had difficulties, to say the least, and now he's second-guessing everything he's throwing. Terrible day. So far, he's struggled to get 8 yards and 1 interception.
Second and 10.
Keep your eyes on the pass.
Ball at the Bears' 20-yard line.
Johnson goes in motion. Jones will get stopped at the line, and that brings up third down.
Number 56.
All we can practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Single back. Down.
Russell hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Maynard gets ready to punt this away. Maynard gets the snap and punts it away. Howery fields the punt at the 36. Tackled at the 50. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. They turned the ball over, but they have survived their mistakes. But you can't survive that kind of sloppy play for long. It's going to come back to bite you. Keenan Howery did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and they are already halfway there. They'll start at their 50-yard line. No good. Incomplete.
Nate Burleson didn't have anybody on him, and yet he couldn't make the catch.
Peter, they cannot seem to connect on the long ball. They've taken some shots there, but nothing is working.
Yeah, their timing is off. They need to go to shorter passes.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Bennett carries it off the toss and moves forward for 7.
Michael Bennett is having success on the outside and up the middle here. He's making the defense pay for his flexible running style. So far, he's got 176 yards on 16 carries.
Third and 3. Ball at the 43.
Bennett has his number called on third down and heads out right. Chase down at the 32. That will bring up first down.
Michael Bennett sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 187 yards on 17 carries. Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Bennett carries it for a third time in a row and rambles for about 5.
Brian Urlacher with the tackle.
Second down, 1 man back.
Ball at the 27.
Single back, down.
Bennett gets the toss and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 27.
Michael Bennett didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Let's finish
Third
this
and
series
4.
off strong, D.
Ball at the 27.
Culpepper tosses it down the left side, and they convert on third down.
Marcus Robinson faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
And Peter, that play doesn't get off the ground unless he runs a very precise route.
And he had to beat his man. Couple of the best banging heads there. Run, pass, or even a quarterback sneak. All options here.
Bennett gets the ball and only gets back to the line of
Mike
scrimmage.
Brown with the tackle.
I can smell fear from
Second
here,
down,
baby.
goal to go.
Liz. Good.
Bennett chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up third down. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Vikings in command of this one, 21-0. Bennett carries it for a third time in a row and gets in for the score.
This is a nice short yardage run here, Dan. When push comes to shove, you want to be able to get the yards you need. And as you can see, they got it.
Peter, while he's used to being in the end zone, this is a great day even for him.
I love it. What a player.
Here's the extra point, and
The extra
it's
point
good.
is good.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Ellen kicks this one away. Thomas fields it at the 11. Tackled at the 29.
Anthony Thomas got a few yards off the run back there. Add that to the somewhat shallow kick, and that's a pretty good job by the special teams.
The Bears send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Holman gets the sack way back at...
Down.
Williams gets the sack at the 20. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game. Grossman sings it to the right side, and it's complete at the 24.
Fourth down.
Let's deny him, baby. Stop him right here.
Williams got a hand on it to tip it away. They force a turnover on downs.
Brian Williams gets a hand on this one. Right there. That's how you play D.
They don't get the fourth down conversion they needed, Peter, although I don't think they should have punted it away.
No, that far behind, they are definitely in go-for-broke mode. Unfortunately, they got broke.
The Vikings offense takes the field, and can they capitalize on the defensive stop? Well, they'll start this drive at the 25-yard line. Bennett gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Second and
Look at that.
5.
Over 200 yards.
Ball at the
Incredible
20-yard line.
game so far.
Bennett takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Jukes.
First down,
Eventually
Vikings.
tackled at the 5. It'll be first and goal.
Michael Bennett puts on a show for the D here, and they can only watch. It was an entertaining juke.
What a run, Peter, and his numbers are adding up.
Adding up to one big number. Up to now, he's got 216 yards on 24 carries.
Robinson takes him down back at the 6.
Brian Robinson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far.
Oh, come on,
Second
Bennett.
and goal.
You got to do better than that.
Ball at the 6-yard line.
Green tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Michael Green targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Another tackle, and he's starting to fill up the stat book.
He is dominating, Dan. So far, he's got 11 tackles.
Third down, both wideouts to the right. Bennett will get the carry on third down, and he gets tackled short of the markers. That will bring up 4th and goal. Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field.
12, holding.
Elling from 20 yards, and it's good.
Gus Farrat stayed cool and adjusted nicely to the high snap, setting it up perfectly for the field goal kick.
For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
You know, overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Elling kicks this one away. Thomas fields the kickoff at the 11. Stopped at the 30.
Anthony Thomas made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
First and
The
10.
Bears were stopped on 4th down last time out. We'll see what happens as they start this drive at their own 30-yard line. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Number 80 was the intended receiver. Antoine Winfield with the coverage.
Rex Grossman is really struggling out there today. As you can see by the numbers, it's all bad. Up to now, he's got 14 yards and 1 interception.
Second and 10. Ball at the Bears' 30-yard line.
4 wideouts versus nickel coverage. Let's see who wins this one.
Grossman zips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Eric Kelly came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Chavis tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Corey Chavis knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down.
Incomplete.
Grossman rifles it out left side, and it falls incomplete.
Wow, this was a really nice play, Dan, and it worked out from so many angles. But the main thing I love is all the little details. Oh, this is the stuff our camera crew is so good at capturing every week. Great job, guys.
The Vikings offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take time off the clock. They will start at the 29-yard line. Bennett goes right up the middle and chews up about 4 on the play. Second down. The clock is stopped at 2 minutes. Bennett, the Bears take their first timeout. Third down with the tight end right.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
Bennett carries it for the 29th time, and the Bears will take a timeout. That's their second.
Check gold 83. Check gold 83.
Bennett takes this one way out.
Timeout called.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Single back. Down.
Bennett takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It'll be 1st and goal.
Nobody's scoring in our house, baby. Single back. Single back.
Well, they can run, but they also have a go-to receiver in there. Let's watch.
On the play.
Rips him down in the backfield, and the clock will continue to run.
Let's step it up this
Second
time.
and goal.
Brian Robinson was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
Black 32. Black 32. Hut, hut. Hut. Come on, Culpepper. We need that 1st down. Running
Third
out of
and
gas,
goal.
baby. Better refill.
Ball at the 4-yard line.
Richter. Down. Set. Blue 56. Blue 56. Hut, hut, hut. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
Loss of 2 yards on the play.
Fourth down, goal to go. And that is going to
That's
do
the
it
end of
for
regulation.
this one. The Vikings come out on top 31-0. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Yeah, all right. That's right, man. Woohoo! Get it.
All right, Dan, thank you. So this one is in the books as we welcome you all to our ESPN Video Games post-game show. I'm Chris Berman. The Vikings stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the 3rd quarter. Antoine Winfield would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The Vikings inside the red zone. Michael Bennett was able to make things pay off on the ground. Touchdown for the Vikings. The Vikes, after a stop on 4th down, Vikes leading by 28. Michael Bennett get up ahead of steam, and then it was clear sailing from there. And that's where we'll leave this one. Vikes serve up a shutout, 31-0. Now let's talk to a player who was instrumental in their dominant running game and is our player of the game. Michael Bennett is down on the field with Susie Colbert. Suze?
Thanks, Chris. You played great today, and your team bulldozed to a runaway victory. What put you guys over the top?
This is how we do, as we always do it. We come together as a team and give it our all. My teammates really helped me out. I couldn't ask for a better group of guys to play alongside. I'm just happy to get the W and ready to move on to next game.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the worldwide leader in sports. I'm Chris Berman. So long.